Are you a fan of action-packed dramas with lone warriors fighting against oppressive forces? If so, Rebel Ridge is a must-watch. And if you're craving more movies like it, you're in luck. As a passionate cinephile, I've put together a list of 10 movies that explore similar themes and offer thrilling narratives. First on the list is Gran Torino, directed by and starring Clint Eastwood. The film follows Walt Kowalski, a tough Korean War veteran who forms an unlikely bond with his struggling neighbors as they become victims of a local gang. Like Terry Richmond in Rebel Ridge, Kowalski learns that relying on law enforcement won't solve the problem and decides to protect his neighbors through unconventional means. Calls speaking of various cases to a police and total source. Next up is You Were Never Really Here, a film based on the novel by Jonathan Ames. It follows Joe, a man on a mission to rescue a missing young girl, who uncovers a deep-seated conspiracy in the process. This film, like Rebel Ridge, subverts the conventions of the revenge thriller genre and offers a unique take on the story. Blue Ruin is another film that cleverly subverts the revenge thriller genre. The film follows a character who is forced to confront his past and take matters into his own hands after his family is threatened. Like Rebel Ridge, Blue Ruin skillfully plays with familiar themes found in the revenge thriller subgenre. Training Day is a classic film that delves into the world of corrupt law enforcement. The film follows Alonzo Harris, a morally ambiguous narcotics officer who puts his own interests ahead of justice. If you enjoyed Rebel Ridge's exploration of the flaws within the legal system, Training Day is definitely worth a watch. Serpico, a film based on real-life events, follows Al Pacino as a dedicated New York City police officer who faces corruption within his department. The film is a great companion piece to Rebel Ridge as it explores similar themes of police corruption and the fight for justice. Nobody follows an ex-assassin who is forced to re-enter his old ways after an incident. While the film doesn't follow the same plot or themes as Rebel Ridge, it offers some of the most authentic and thrilling fight scenes in recent memory. Homefront follows Phil Broker, a former DEA agent who moves to a small town with his daughter, only to find himself targeted by the town's criminal element. Like Terry Richmond in Rebel Ridge, Broker is hesitant to engage in physical altercations, but it is eventually forced to demonstrate his skills. Walking Tall follows a man who returns to his hometown to find it plagued by corruption. He becomes the sheriff and takes matters into his own hands, even a significant cost. And Jack Reacher, based on the novels by Lee Child, follows a former military police officer who investigates a series of murders. Like Terry Richmond and Rebel Ridge, Jack Reacher buildings a formidable ex-military figure who stands up against injustice. Finally, First Blood is the original Rambo movie, which was a clear influence on Rebel Ridge. The film follows John Rambo, a Vietnam War veteran who is hunted by law enforcement after he's wrongly accused of a crime. Like Terry Richmond, Rambo is a strong lone warrior character, but the contrast between them is notable. So if you're looking for more movies like Rebel Ridge, give these films a try, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time. After all, we were a funny note. If you were expecting a serious, informative response, I just wanted to throw in a little humor to lighten the mood. After all, laughter is the best and medicine, right? We now stop out.